Hello everybody and welcome to another The Lookout video. This is Philip and Andrea reporting in with another deck profile, and I'll let our new guest introduce himself, so please go ahead.
Hello everyone. My name is Dębski, and I took sixth place with Majin Vegeta deck this week on the card market regionals. And I'm from Poland, Warsaw, and also a huge shout out to Team Piwnica.
Great, guys.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So, why don't you tell us about your deck? What you were playing in the tournament?
So as I said, I was playing Majin Vegeta deck, and I chose it because Majin Vegeta is my favorite character. So I was really glad they finally introduced him, and he have a real power. So he can easily to kill my opponent turn two.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
This is actually pretty interesting, and I mean, going turn two is something that we only saw in Reboot Gohan before, right? It's not really that easy to pull off, and and you can do it in best of one. What was one of your most how to say? Did you manage to do it in this tournament?
Yes. Actually, luck in my cards were this time with me, so everything went smoothly. And each game I saw uh, my pieces. So
hmm
when I have something to summon my ball on the round one, and other like awakening piece or something to spend my two energies in turn two. So I knew I can go off on turn two.
Right. I know there are some cards here also from the new Evolution Booster, which you can all get on Card Market. And I think speaking of that, Philip, shall we play the card reel?
Sure, of course. So, uh, word from our sponsors. Card Market is Europe's largest platform for all TCGs. Always find the right cards by buying and selling them across Europe with other players and collectors. Be it singles, boosters, booster boxes, or any other accessories, you name it. Card Market is the place to get them safely, securely, and readily available. And we're back.
Excellent. And I actually have maybe the first big question. I don't see a lot of black cards, only a few in your deck. And I think this is actually good because then you can focus on actually being the monocolor deck. But how did your black cards actually help you?
I only used four, I guess, four black cards.
Yeah.
Uh, Four or five, I can quite
There are two hatch, so it's five.
too much. Yeah. So like I said before, I use them like to support to finding my pieces, like Hatch to summon the Baby D, which brings up the ball from my
hmm
deck, and Towa was used only when didn't see uh, 3-star ball in my opening hand.
hmm
And, other cards are Mira Assault from the Skies, the double strike summon for one over realm. So it was another big swing when I did it. And untap one energy and draw one. It was really helpful to when I get a kickback from my opponent, I always have one energy open to use dormant potential. So this was like the defense part also. And the other secret identity mask cyan was used like to remove blockers from my opponent field. It was helpful, and I always had it when I needed it.
Right. I see that you really practice a lot of consistency in this deck, and I see that I mean you have four of the one drop Vegetas that gain double strike. You have the four of
Yeah,
Lord Slug 6-drop. You have to always find him. Majin Buu is at four, of course. The balls, the Bobby D. But you have only one of Homicidal Clones. So is that? I mean, that's a new card, and that's basically for defense, right?
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
uh, I only use one because I didn't want to have much defense, want much extra cards. I already have like two balls, two dormant potentials, and focus breakthrough.
Mhm.
So I decided to go with one homicidal clones as extra negate in my deck because previously I was using shocking death ball, but
Yeah.
lately I decided that I will switch it because after my turn, I may not have the sparking due to overwhelm. So it was really nice addition in this deck when I needed defense and negate.
Yeah.
Also, it gave me additional blocker on my turn.
Right.
Smart moves.
Yeah.
And could you tell us actually which matchups you came up against?
Well, matchups were actually on my side, in my favor,
Good.
because first round my opponent didn't show up. I called the judge and got a win. And second game, I was playing against Hercule from Vumat, Red Green, I believe, and I managed to kill him turn two because
Mhm.
he tapped Red Green energy around one, and I killed him turn two.
Yeah.
So
Bad
it's really
move.
powerful deck. Yeah. Uh, then I had. Uh, let me check exactly. Remember King Vegeta? So he went first, and on my turn two, I managed to kill him because
Mm.
he didn't have much combo power.
Right.
Uh, he showed me later, so he had like 12 cards in hand, and 10 of them were one energy combo. So I managed to kill him. Uh, Later, I was playing Majin Vegeta mirror match.
Mm.
Let me check.
Majin Vegeta, I imagine that. Mhm.
Third third game. Sorry, I was playing against Vegex,
Okay.
and my only loss. Yeah,
Your only loss was against Vegex.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I believe I came too strong. I like focused on killing him turn two, and I lost in his turn. So
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
then was King Vegeta. Fifth game was against Majin Vegeta. So I lost dice roll, and I wasn't happy about that because in this kind of deck, so turn two, he was probably gonna kill me. But I got dormant potential in my opening hand when I saw it, and I awaken on his turn two my one energy,
Hmm.
and thereafter that I dormant potential him.
Yeah, that's
So
enough.
And the rest
yeah,
was history.
so he didn't get much attacks left, and I believe he didn't have like 3-star ball, so
Mm-hmm.
under his Majin Buu because he summoned in and was open to my summoning of Majin Buu, and
All
I
right.
killed on my
Oh,
turn. Yeah.
yeah.
So and then basically you had a few tougher matchups in the end, no? You were facing
Yes, yes,
against
yes,
tougher
yes.
players.
In later, I came across King Piccolo,
Right.
so also I managed to kill him turn two. So he was on one energy, and I kill him summoning when he was on three life. I
Right.
kill him summoning Lord Slack from my four drop Majin Buu
That's
with
it.
strike. So and that was it. I comboed to 70k, and
And
that
there we
was it.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nothing much they
yeah,
can do. Nothing much they can do over there.
Yeah.
yes, exactly. And
Excellent.
later I was playing against Dark Broly.
Hmm.
So like I said in the beginning, everything came, uh, all pieces came at the right time. So I managed to also kill him turn two,
Mm-hmm.
because he tapped one energy on his turn, and I know he don't untap one energy when awakens.
No.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew he don't have like brainwash or heroine's lineage.
Or
It's,
protector of the people or something like that, so he doesn't have any.
yeah, yeah. So I'm safe and I could go on.
Excellent. Any advice to players playing this deck in future best of one tournaments? What was the thing that made your deck the best?
Um, you mean against Dark Broly or in overall?
You can say overall, or you can say against specifically these tougher matchups against these meta decks.
Uh, well, I guess the most important thing is not to focus strictly on killing them turn two, because as my last matchup showed, I killed my opponent on turn four, four,
Mhm.
Okay.
yeah, turn four, because it was red green red blue Soul Striker that was in ninth place, I believe.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I also think he didn't have good hand, because as later I was checking his deck list, he had uh, those coolers, super combos, red blue for untapping energy, and nothing he didn't play actually.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. And in my turn four, I managed to, when he was trying to negate with the dimension magic, I counter his negate with a
Oh,
boost
yeah.
rare, and
It's
that was it.
it's an
Yeah,
amazing secret rare that you're playing. Absolutely.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah. And actually, big shout out to Bartek from my community more so for borrowing me uh, Majin Buu, because
Always good to
he
remember your
win me.
friends.
Mhm.
Yeah, it really won me my final game.
Very good.
Excellent.
And
Yeah.
speaking of matchups, do you have any matchups you really are glad that didn't show up in the tournament, or some you generally don't like playing against?
Uh, well, actually, I didn't wanted to came up to any blue decks.
Mhm.
But you came up to one.
Yeah, yeah, in the
One is
final.
there.
But he played Unison on turn three, baby Unison, and it was after I summoned already all of my Majin Buu,
Right.
so I was vulnerable for Trunks counterplay. Yeah, because those seven drops, Buu, Lord Slack, Turles, they don't have deflect.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I was really hoping not to came up to any blue deck.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good then. I mean, that's I think all we wanted to extract for today. We're going to be putting the video on YouTube tonight, so I think you'll be able to get much more feedback from the community
Yeah.
all around the world. And I think it's great that we have a talented Polish player like you representing Poland. Then for sure, I don't know how many other Polish players will be also in the
I
finals.
Yeah, Mecha Frieza Bartek
Right, Bartek.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
plays. Yeah, he
Yeah,
will also be there, and I believe this time there was only us in top
Just you
16.
yeah,
two.
this time.
Mhm.
Previous matchup there was Grzesiek from,
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
yeah. So this time there was only us, and we were playing like eight or nine people from Warsaw,
Mm.
and other guys from Krakow, from Poznań, I guess. So maybe
It's
15
very good.
from
It's very
Poland there was
it's
playing.
very
Yeah,
good how many people actually gather in these tournaments, and it's really
yeah.
amazing keeping the game alive in Europe still. So that's it's awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah, um, well, shout outs to the whole community watching the video, and I hope because this was a very much wanted deck profile. So thank you for the time, Camille.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah,
for
no
coming.
I
problem.
think
Thanks for having me.
yeah, oh, any time, yeah. We'll be signing off.
Yeah. See you next time.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.